Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your August 2022 video. So, Sun, Moon and Rising, this video is for you. Your sun sign is more your goals, what you're trying to reach towards, what you're trying to achieve. Your moon sign is more your internal world, and your rising is your physical world. So watch all three to get a full horoscope for August 2022. So Capricorn, on the 4th, we have Mercury in your 9th house. This is great for networking, putting yourself out there, a spiritual journey, or a physical journey, or planning a trip in August. It'll be really good for you. Also a great time for putting in energy into your education, higher learning. Definitely Mercury will have you thinking about it, but definitely being able to do the paperwork and getting through all the information. Mercury loves information, short distance trips, communication, and our mental ability. So you have the ability to study, to learn, to think about your higher education, what you're putting into yourself. Very good for doing a course, a spiritual journey, reading a book, gain a new perspective, try something new, all of those things. Lots of wisdom to come. On the 11th, 12th, we have a full moon in your 2nd house, and this affects your finances and skills and talents. This is where you'll be thinking, what can I do to change my financial situation? What needs to change? There are some changes that need to be made when it comes to your money, your abundance within your life. And this has to do with you looking at your skills and talents and whether you've been putting in energy towards it. This is very important for you to know. It's also to do with your sense of self-worth. So if you're thinking about applying for a job that pays more, or doing something when it comes to your career to boost your income, go for it, right? Maybe the way, say you in sales, it's how you're communicating, how you're expressing yourself. What can you do to change to boost your sales? What skills and talents do you have? What is it that you can do to draw in that energy? On the 11th, 12th, we have Venus in the 8th house. So this is where you're looking to invest your money, right? Venus is, find something that you love, that you want to invest your money, but also time. It's where we see returns on our investments. There's also great for a boost in our finances, because all of a sudden maybe something you've been working towards has paid out. Maybe you've been applying for jobs and now you get that job offer, or maybe you've been investing your time, energy, or finances in anything to basically bring you some form of reward. This is very good for psychological issues. Venus there allows you to, in a loving way, get deeper to any past rooted pains, any traumas. Venus also allows you to be more intimate within your relationships and be more vulnerable and share parts of yourself, Capricorn, that you normally wouldn't share, like your fears, your phobias, what's holding you back from a deeper connection and intimacy. Very good for sexual intimacy, especially if you're wanting to, if you're single, meeting someone new, or if you're in an existing relationship, connecting in a deeper way. On the 20th of August, we have Mars moving into your 6th house, and it'll stay there for 7 months. Now, Mars normally only stays there for 6 weeks. It normally has a 6-week stay, which is very short and sweet. But now it's going to be staying in your 6th house for 7 months. And that's because Mars goes retrograde later this year. In another video, we'll discuss that. But Mars will be in your 6th house until March of 2023. The 6th house has to do with your physical health, your emotional health, your mental health, your spiritual health. How have you been taking care of yourself? What is your day-to-day routine? Are you eating, sleeping, taking care of you? Mars will give you the vitality to actually take action and be motivated about your health and make changes if necessary. Because the more changes you make to your health, the more productive you'll be within your day. There's also motivating you to make changes when it comes to your career, your work life. What do you need to do? And sometimes, mainly with the 6th house, is what do I need to do within me? Right? How do I take better care of me mentally, emotionally, physically? Do I need to sleep earlier? Do I need to eat well? Do I need to, drink more water? In order to physically be able to take charge of my routine and the things I do within my day to make me more productive. Mars here wants to make you more productive. And if you are thinking about any career moves, job moves, you can do that with the 6th house, because it's where we change our routine, where we feel motivated to do so. But we need to focus on what makes us physically, mentally, and spiritually feel good. And you have 7 months to do it. You can find conflict though, be aware of that. Because it's Mars, it does offer that action, motivation, but it can also bring in that aggression. It's a god of war in your work life. So be aware of that, right? Be aware and make sure you are taking care of you. You know, the thing about astrology is it helps us become more aware. And when we are more aware of the things to come, we can, when we see it, right? Awareness helps us treat the situation better. Meaning if you see conflict within your work life, you don't become part of that conflict. You know it's there. You know, like, okay, I need to take a step back, not get more riled up, because Mars can rile you up, can make you feel frustrated with your day-to-day routine, right? But it frustrates you because it wants you to make changes. So when it comes to your work life and you might be noticing some conflict, maybe conflict amongst colleagues, this will be not the greatest time for you to step in and involve yourself, okay? On the 22nd, 23rd, the sun moves into your 9th house. Great for adventure, great for travel, great for learning, great for information, great for any higher education, wisdom, spiritual journey, all of those things, publication, getting information out there, networking. 9th house has to do with everything to do with learning, but higher learning. So make sure you do that. And if you need a trip or a vacation or time away, do that. Very good for meeting people that are different and foreign from us. Opportunities lie there for us to grow and expand. 9th house loves to grow us through foreign experiences that are different from our everyday life. On the 25th, 26th, Mercury moves into your 10th house, and you'll be thinking a lot, Capricorn, about your career, your goals, your dreams, your ambitions, and what to do, and what you need to say, and what you need to communicate, and what information that you can seek that will boost your self when it comes to your goals. On the 27th, new moon, 9th house, great for trips, great for, the new moon here gives you a sense of wisdom though. So anything that's been on your mind, any challenges that you have, you might read a book that offers you some spiritual wisdom, higher learning, so you can gain a better perspective on how to deal with it. The 9th house also tells you to have an adventure, take a trip, go somewhere different than your usual place, so that you can revitalize yourself. And, you know, difference sometimes is good. And it's asking you to do something different. Go on that trip, read that different book, meet that different person, try something different within your life so that you can gain some wisdom and growth. Very good for spiritual pursuits. If you're writing a book or need to write down any information, put together any information, very good for focusing on that. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe. My website's linked down below if you'd like a reading, as well as a link for appreciation of these videos.